different way. But walk through a lot of stuff, get up a ton of shots in our actions, and guys had great juice today. It was just a testament to their focus and, doing the next right thing. We talked about all the things that could come up from the outside that are relative, but our focus is on just getting better and doing the next right thing. And that was what today was about, walking through a bunch of stuff, tons of shots and concepts, and guys getting in work. It's typical Suns day.
When you guys go through film, I'm curious, is there like a rhythm that you guys have developed with because I know you guys like to communicate a lot, everyone likes to speak up. Is there a rhythm you guys have developed over the last 2 years with those kind of sessions and maximizing them?
I think so. I think the platform in our film sessions are typically led by the assistant coaches, but we do get and encourage feedback from the guys, getting an idea of why they did something, what they saw, what they think we should do in a certain situation. Ultimately, we try to give them the answers to the test. And then there are a lot of times where they give us a better answer. And I think that's one of the reasons why we have really good communication amongst our team. So our film, it's evolved over time. The first year, none of the guys knew the system, what we were trying to do. So it was mostly me talking. And then some of the assistants, as we've grown, the assistants have taken over, and the players talk more. So I typically can go down on the other end and sweep the floor if it needed to be swept. But I like the format that we have.
The way the schedule is set up, where you have couple road games and then back and then road games.
Yeah.
How valuable are these days where you can get that kind of work in, but also with so many guys out, you can get their bodies right?
Yeah. I just think you can look at the schedule and complain, or you can look at the schedule and try to find opportunities. And that's what we've tried to do, is find as many opportunities as we can to get better, whether it's getting new guys up to speed even more, taking our program to a different level in certain areas. It may not be, a 7 to 10 day as far as sweating, but it can be a 7 to 10 day as far as picking up concepts, walking through stuff, and taking advantage of what you have. You know what I mean? The travel is a bit weird. I think everybody deals with that. I don't think one team is at a disadvantage. If they are, it's because they might live in a market where their arena may be used for a circus or whatever, and they can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? So I think we all kind of deal with deficiencies and positives from the schedule. You just got to me, you got to figure out how to find an opportunity to get better.
Would a day like this as a way to evaluate Cam or Jay's progress at all, or is that just kind of they're still the same?
I think Jay's moving in a good place. Cam, there's nothing more to report on him, but I do think Jay is moving in a place where he's a lot better than he was. He wanted to play in Houston, but like I told you, I've been around long enough. I know that feeling. And I talked to the guys about how I hurt myself in my career playing in games and seasons where I probably should have sat out, and it probably helps me push them to not play. So I think these 2 games have really helped him. As far as Cam is concerned, he's getting better, but there's nothing more to report.
Was today one of those practice days again that you mentioned, like the other day, where the second unit guys kind of got a little bit more chance to run through some stuff?
I try to get them on the floor more than we have in the past. Sometimes you walk through stuff with the first team and the second team's watching, but it's different when you're on the floor and I'm talking to them about angles of the screen and also letting them talk. I think JaVale's been really good at being able to talk to the younger guys about certain things. And he's been with us long enough now where he knows how we play. So I think it allows for him to, have a voice on the floor.
Just, I think your general impressions of, I know it's only been a handful of games, but the way that they've looked is
yeah, I mean, they have an all-star, you know, and he's a guy that you can play through, you can play around. That combination of he and Fox is going to be a deadly combination for years to come. And, you know, DiVincenzo adds another weapon. Everybody looks at him as a shooter, but I see a tough, hard-nosed defender. And Justin, you know, he's just a flat-out shooter, you know, who can catch shot, run and stop, you know, that kind of thing. And then his ability to guard with his length. So they've added some guys that are only going to enhance their team. They lost some shooting with Buddy, but they got it back with DiVincenzo and Justin, and they're a tough team. You've seen their production go up over the last few games.
Thanks, Monty.
Thank you.
Monty.
Yep. Thanks.